Hello. Hello now. First question. Hello, Cheryl or Cheryl? Hmm. Confusing. I've got a friend it's a Cheryl or a Cheryl. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm. I've had to accept I'm a Dave. After the accident, I called myself David. I thought I felt like a new person, and having always been a Dave, I thought, right, let's become David. But it would seem even the people who didn't know me before, who I introduced myself as as David, ended up calling me Dave. And I think that's just something about my chubby little face and liking pints and being rude. I'm forever Dave. Um, and your night night tracksuit. Oh, that's a very sweet turn of phrase. It's wrong though, obviously, because you're American. You sometimes get these English things wrong. What you should have called them are your pajamas. Pajamas. They're things you wear um, early in the morning that you then change out of. Hang on, 1 second. Give me some music. Right. Oh, bit of flesh there. Okay. Now you played. Now you called it Zip Zap something in England. So obviously correctly, we call it Zip Zap Boing. Um, so rather than playing that, I want to play a concentration game now called 20 to 1. So we all collectively in a group count down from 20 to 1. So I'll start. Okay. No overlapping. It's random. Okay. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 50. This isn't working, is it really? Never mind. You get the idea. Yes, and you talked about sense of community, and I'll be honest with you now. The real sense of community I felt was in hospital, and then since leaving it, I don't really fit. I don't really know many people who've had a brain injury, and yeah, and I kind of feel a bit like I'm on my own, which is fine though because I don't need to be in a community because I'm fine. I'm doing well. My voice is a little bit slurry, especially in the mornings. A little bit slurry now. Obviously, my singing voice is nowhere near where it used to be, but I'm fine. I'm coping. I'm doing well. Doing well. Okay, I can't. Sometimes when I swallow, I nearly choke. Um, and obviously there's that, and not. What's the other one? What is it? Memory. I haven't really got much of a memory, and but I'm fine. I can do it. I'm doing well, and my mum says my temper goes off a bit quicker than than. But I'm good. I'm good. I don't need a community. Unless, of course, I'm trying to put a light bulb in, which involves looking up and back. Oh, or standing on a chair or something. um, yeah, so, yeah, maybe I do need to join a community. And this is good. It's interwebbing and stuff. So here's to this conversation and this community. Um, my injury gave me various superhuman powers, which have some have faded. It gave me the superhuman powers of pure emotion. So, if I cried, I really blubbed. It just happened like that. and I blubbed. A friend of mine came and saw me in hospital. Her baby, she gave it to me while she hadn't. Anyway, and I blubbed like a smack 3-year-old. And I kind of miss that purity. And these days, when I feel myself going, I control it and makes me a little bit sad. And the giggles, the giggles, such joy, such joy. I mean, sometimes mortifying, but the fact they were mortifying only made it even more delicious. Having a real attack of the giggles is like a slice of heaven. It's like drugs or something. Um, I love them, and these days I don't get them. I was in church, watching a mate of mine in a choir. You know, church being the worst place I could have been in. I said to my female friend, "You got a nice voice." She said, "Yeah, nice tits too," and that made me have a little minor fit, but I controlled it. And like 2 years ago or a year ago, that would have been it. I would have had to leave. So I missed that. And my temper isn't as full-hearted as it used to be, and that could be horrible if it went off in the wrong direction at the wrong person. I remember losing it at someone on a bus once. Um, but no. But sometimes I lost it. I've always been someone who holds stuff in and it takes stuff. Um, Sometimes when I lost my temper as someone who deserved it, that was good. Because they're just powerless to do anything, bless them, because you're just, ah! Anyway, yeah. So as for the psychic power, yes, it has granted me psychic power, but it's not very accurate. You see, what was happening when you got the message, I was actually on a bus, and some kid with his trousers around his ankles was playing Walking in Memphis, the trance version, on his phone too loud. And I was trying to send him messages to make him, I don't know, wet himself or trying to explode his head. But then the trance version of Last Christmas came on, and my psychic powers must have zigzag boinged all around the world and hit you. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, I'm curious to know what superpowers your brain injury has given you, and when do they go wrong, or how do they go wrong? There we go. I think that's it. Okay. Tag, you're it.